NFTs for the play-to-earn blockchain game Townstar are notoriously expensive, but I found one that you can probably afford. And we're going to talk about that on today's Frugal BC. What's up, guys? Frugal BC, welcome back to the channel, and thanks for everyone who subscribed before. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, we are going to talk about a new Townstar NFT that I bought that is kind of fills a gap that was missing in Townstar. As you know, Townstar is one of the play-to-earn games that I've been delving into, and I think it's a really fun game at its core. So I want to start off with that. Now, as you guys know, a lot of my focus is on Algorand, but not exclusively. And in the realm of play-to-earn games, there hasn't been a lot so far. Zone just came out, so the Zone platform is available for people to. It's kind of sounds like sort of like gambling. Like you stake some, you put some algo up or some zone token, and then you got to you play people in chest, and they got a bunch of other games coming where you can do this. So it's almost like a betting platform. I'm not sure I'm that wild about that. Cosmic Champions is one I'm excited about. Alchemon is one I'm excited about, but they're not out yet really. So there's a couple ones. I've done videos on Splinterlands, and Townstar is probably my favorite of them because it's basically a cash flow game. So it's a farming sim, and we're going to show you that in a second. You can take a look around at it. But basically, the game is a farm. It's a farming sim, but it's also a cash flow simulator. And I've never seen a game quite like this. I'm sure there's others that exist somewhere, but it's basically like a business game. You have to run your farm like a business. All the little farmers and shopkeepers and all the stuff in your game, they cost you money per minute, sort of like an hourly wage. So that's like payroll, and then you have to sell products to have cash flow coming in. So you can't just sell it. The people aren't going to work for free. You actually have to pay the people. So I think this is a really fun game. And what's cool about it is you can just play it without the play to earn elements. If you don't want to do the play to earn part of it, you can just play the game. And I think it's kind of fun. It's not like it's not going to substitute for, like a Call of Duty or something like that. I don't really like those kind of games myself. I like games like this. I think I like the building aspect of it, but it is a pretty fun game just to kind of monkey around with and play. And then what you can do is if you decide you like it and you want to add the play to earn element, you can do that. Now, the first step in this, and I've talked about this on the channel before, is to get the Gala Gold membership. Townstar is created by Gala Games, which has a bunch of games in their lineup. Their whole thing is like make a fun game first and then add play to earn on top of it. And I think that's a good attitude. So I haven't delved into any of the other Gala games yet. I know Miranda's is starting to kick off, and there's some other ones. But one of the things with Townstar and with Miranda's too, from what I've seen, and a lot of the other games, they have like a Hearthstone type game coming too, is the play to earn element can have kind of a high barrier. Some of the NFTs that you have to buy to earn are like in the thousands of dollars. That's rough, man. Like, I probably could. I mean, of course I've knowing. I mean, I could sell assets to buy these, but I'm not going to take that kind of risk. I like to leverage, kind of ramp up into these things, right? So one of the ways that you can start participating that's pretty affordable is the Gala Gold membership, which is $50, and it gets you an NFT to one NFT to every one of Gala Games games. Now, I haven't tried any of the other ones, but it gets you the depot for Townstar, which earns you 1 Towncoin a day, which is something. I mean, right now Towncoin was at like 9 cents last time I checked. So, and it had been as high as like 60 or 70. So it's not like you're going to get rich off this thing, but it's kind of fun. So I bought that. And, the problem I had was like the next steps up were all at least over $1,000. And I just don't want to put that kind of money into a game right away without having time to play it for a while. Well, here's the cool thing. Now, Townstar just came out with a new NFT. I wouldn't say just actually. I think it's been out for 2 or 3 weeks. And it's the water tank. And it actually is fairly affordable considering how much the other NFTs cost. So it is only, I'm going to show you this in a second. In fact, let me just go to my Townstar account to show you this thing because it's much more affordable Yeah, so I'm gonna go to my Gala Games account. They've got some new stuff coming up here. Like Miranda's is one of the new ones. If I go to my inventory, okay, so I'm just letting you see all my, you see my balances. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I have 103 Towncoin now, which, when it was 70 cents, that was like, what would that be, 70 bucks? 70 bucks, yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so I have 2 items. So I'm gonna go to my items. Now the Express Depot is the one that you get with, this is the one you get with Gala Games, and it just operates the same as the regular depot to ship your goods out. It doesn't, I don't think it gives you anything extra like in speed or anything. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but haven't noticed anything different. It just looks cooler. But then this is the water tank. So this is the new, it's a common. This is the new NFT, and it helps provide some extra water to the surrounding land plots. And it cost me it was about $280, I think. And then what it gives you, three town a day when you meet the requirements. Now, an important caveat to that is that they just changed the town structure. So for the longest time, it was you had to earn 1,000 stars a day. And in the beginning, it's a little challenging, but then after you start building up your farm, it gets really, really easy. It's really easy to hit that. And they decided, and I knew changes were coming. I had heard changes were coming, and I was a little concerned about what those might be. What they did basically is a ramp up. So now it starts at 500 town coin stars that you have to get, and you get stars by selling goods, basically. So it's kind of interesting because some products give you a lot of money but not a lot of stars, and vice versa, but generally they're matched. So they wanted to encourage people to play longer instead of just like turning it on for 5 minutes, earning their town coin and leaving. So it just encourages you to build up your town more, which I think, I don't know, I kind of wanted to do anyway. But one of the things in the game is that you spend a lot of time not really doing anything, just kind of waiting for things to be produced. So it's not a game you're going to sit down and like focus on for 2 hours. It's more like you might have it on. It's a good game to have on, especially while you're working, if you want to be multitask like that, or you can listen to podcasts, or sometimes I'll have it once I have things set up and I'm not building anything. I might just leave it in the background while I read and check on it every 30 minutes. But you got to make sure you have enough cash to do that so you don't run out of money. Otherwise, all your workers just kind of stop. So let me show you in the game what this looks like. So I have it over here, and this might not be the optimal place for it, but I just want it placed in the game so I earn, because as you know, as you place items in the game, that's how you earn them. I'm going to turn this off. They still have the winter music, but they stopped the winter program now. And so I've already earned it for the day. I'll show you this. So I've earned 3 town coin. Now the requirement today was 3,250. So it took a few. Right now I'm producing butter. Butter gets you about 1,500 something. And so now that I have this placed, I'm earning 3 tons of coin a day. Now, why am I not earning 4? Because I still have this one. Well, that's determined by your Gala power, and your Gala power is determined by how much Gala you have and how much town you have. Now, I can't leave this on for really long because I have to sell those 10 butter, and I want to wait till it counts toward the next stars. But to earn from both of them, I would need to increase the amount of town coin I'm holding as well as Gala. There's a formula. I think you basically get 2 times the town that you do, the power from town that you do from holding Gala in your account. Honestly, I think that's kind of a dumb system, but whatever. Well, maybe it makes sense from their standpoint, but it's like annoying to have it locked up. It's just one more expense added on the game, and I don't really care for that, but whatever. So I think this is a really good NFT to kind of ramp up, to like dive into the game a little further than just the Gala Gold. One thing I wanted to point out too, and I never hear Townstar YouTubers ever point this out, it drives me nuts. You got to take into account when you buy these things, you're not just paying the money for the item, but you also have to pay the Ethereum gas fees. Now there's trying to switch over to Gala chain. So everything will be done on the Gala chain and not Ethereum, which will save you a lot of money. But they haven't done that yet. And what's interesting is when I bought the water tank, the gas fees were actually quite low. I think I only paid about $4. Now I had the Ethereum in my account, so moving the Ethereum over was a pain in the ass when I bought my Gala Gold membership, because I had to pay fees to get the Ethereum over and then pay Ethereum fees just to mint it. You know, this brings up the issues with Ethereum that still have not been solved, and I just don't see any urgency, which is why I, generally speaking, avoid Ethereum like the plague. But the nice thing is I haven't had to do much on here with Ethereum since then, and that's very, very good. But this is what it looks like. This is what my town looks like. There's people that are I'm sure there's people who are like Townstar experts that look at this and go, that's a disaster. But I'm not going to spend building in the game takes a lot of time, because you have to build up the cash flow, and you can't let your cash flow go below. As you can see, it's already at 10,000. This is my burn rate right up here, this 1870. You can't go below that. So that's the NFT, and I think it's actually a really useful NFT for playing in the game. It's pretty easy to buy. There's still quite a few left, I believe. Let's take a look. Because to do this, you just go to the store. And there's some things I want to explain too. And when I bought it, I actually kept an eye on it for a few weeks because I was worried it was going to sell out, but it really didn't. Is this the water tank? Yeah. You can't see it, but it'll pop up soon. Yeah, so this is the price in town. You can buy it in Gala or Ethereum, or I think there's a few other options. Yeah, here it is. And there's still more than 5,000 left. Now, so this is a great way to slowly ramp up your involvement into Townstar. I still think some of the NFTs are overpriced. I think it's a really hard game to get into from that standpoint, based on, especially with the price of Towncoin tanking. Like, would I recommend this as an investment? I don't really know. I really do like the game, and I think Towncoin is going to go back up in the long term. I think this one's going to stick around, so I'm kind of playing the long game on this. But in the short term, like, it's going to take a long time to recoup my investment before I'm actually making a profit on this. So if money was your only consideration here, I still don't know if I would recommend the play to earn part. Other than the Gala Gold would be pretty easy to recover, and you at least feel like, I don't know, you're earning something while you play it. But like I said, even before that, I was playing this game before the play to earn part, and I thought it was pretty fun. So, and then one other thing I want to point out too with this is that, you know, you see this price fluctuates. So it's going to be about $280 no matter what, no matter what the price of Gala or Town does. So you can't arbitrage. You can't be like, oh, the price of Town is way down today, or the price of Gala is way down, I'm going to buy a whole bunch, and then when it goes back up, I'll be able to buy the water tank for less money. No, they fluctuate, which I think is, I can kind of see why they would do that, but I think it's like a lack of confidence in your own chain, because you don't believe that your own coin is going to maintain a decent price. So yeah, I'm not super wild about that. I think they should have a set price, and that's what it is. And if it goes down, people get a discount and they can get into your game. So that's my view. And a lot of these games on Gala are like this, where they, you know, to get into them are really, really expensive. And I get it. Developing games is expensive, and they're probably making pretty good money on this, and that's fine if they want to do that. But I'm thinking, you know, my job is to think from the consumer's perspective, and from the consumer's perspective, I don't know if I would recommend this unless you just really enjoy playing the game. So go play the game first, see if you like it. If you really, really like it and you think you're going to stick around with it for a while, well, you know, maybe try the Gala Gold. And if you like that, it doesn't look like the water tank is going to sell out anytime soon. You know, it's been about a month and a half that I've been watching it, and it's never gone down below 5,000 left. So there's quite a few left, but this is a great NFT if you want to kind of delve into this and not spend a small fortune. Because I don't know, $1,000 or $2,000, or some of these are like $5,000 or $6,000. Like that seems like a lot of money to spend on an item in a game. I think NFTs, I think gaming is the best space for NFTs. I think it has the most promise and makes the most sense. I don't think anyone's quite gotten it right. I think Townstar is pretty close, but it's just a little too expensive for my taste. But what are you gonna do? Okay. So that's my video. I wonder what you guys think. Are you guys interested in Townstar? Do you want to see more of this content? I don't know that I have a lot to report on with that stuff, but I am interested in some of the upcoming Gala games. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you want to see more Townstar or Gala Games content, it's not going to replace, I mean, most of my content is still going to be Algorand based. I am going to be delving into some Solana stuff as soon as I gather more info and more experience in it. But for right now, it's mostly Algorand. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'm Frugal BC. Guys, stay safe out there. Be smart with your money. Don't ape into the projects, do your research. And as always, I'll see you in the future.